Hey guys, another week, another game devlog, and this week has been a mixture of good and bad. Good in that I did get quite a few things done. I got the cat implemented, I got the AI implemented, although it needs some tweaking here and there. I got pausing in the game and screen transitions, so it fades to black between screens and feels a lot more polished. I am setting up the beginning of the game, so the starting of the storytelling and the tutorials to teach a player how to actually play the game. But unfortunately, that's basically it. I did not end up making more levels, although I did refine some of the ones that I did make previously. And I did not really work much on the soundtrack, although I did experiment with a couple things. Also, there's still plenty of sound effects that need made. The rest of the levels, obviously, in that there's also the storytelling that needs done. So, I think it's obvious that, well, if today's the 26th, tomorrow's the 27th, that's when I was initially wanting to send the email. And it looks like actually tomorrow we'll be going out to get the bank account set up, and probably also PayPal and everything I need to do that. So it makes sense to probably do the email on Tuesday, but even still, even just using today and tomorrow, be able to do the email on Tuesday, that would not really give me enough time in order to actually get everything in that I need to. So I think it's pretty clear that I need a little more time on Rotate. And I figured by juggling around some dates, so that I have enough time on the Christmas mod, I can't push that too far, I can afford to spend a few more days to, at the very worst, another week on Rotate. But that is the absolute most that I can afford. Otherwise, I would have to wait until after the Christmas mod is released to get back to Rotate and finish that, hopefully by the end of the year. I do not want to have to do that. So I'm hoping that by the end of this week, so like on Thursday or Friday, maybe then I can send the email. But for now, I'm just gonna have to really get working and really get focused on getting Rotate done. I still have a lot of work left to do and not a whole lot of time to do it, but there should be enough time, and that's what I'm gonna count on. There isn't really that much left. The biggest things, we'll be getting the soundtrack done. That's gonna be 3 songs, the main theme, which plays on the menus and at the end of the game, the first gameplay theme during the setup, and then the second gameplay theme when the conflict starts to arise. So I got those 3 tracks to make. I've started on 2 of them, the main theme and the first gameplay theme. I also have lots of levels to make, though I'm seeing about getting some family members to help out with making a few levels. We'll see how that goes though. And I've got the story to tell. So those are the 3 biggest things. Now I've still got plenty of other small things. I want to polish up the player animation. I need to add lots of sound effects for when you're walking, jumping, landing, and just various other sounds. So I also need to polish up the menus, make sure they look good on the main menu and the pause menu and any other menus. I also need to add a level select screen. I need to polish up the level editor, although some of that might be able to wait until during the sponsorship process. So I basically just need to get it to the point where they can see what the game is supposed to look like, and not just some faint kind of explanation of what it's supposed to be. I want it to actually feel correct. So I need to get enough into the game to be like that. That means all the levels, minus maybe a few in the middle that aren't needed for the storytelling. I can have where it skips and where it says there'll be more levels there. But it needs to be able to tell the full story. It needs to have all the music, even if it's a shortened version, so shorter loops and maybe not as polished up. I can refine that in the last few days as we're getting the stuff worked out. And as I've said before, it doesn't need achievements or anything. So there's a lot of stuff that I can wait till during the process. But for now, I need to focus on everything that is important and get that in and get it in fast. So I'm gonna see what I can do today, later today, and over tomorrow. As I said, we're gonna be getting bank accounts set up. I did end up wasting an awful lot of time yesterday afternoon. Started playing some games, and that's alright, except I spent way too long doing it, and then I got lost down a trail of YouTube videos, and that's yeah, that's not gonna work before actually getting this done. So I'm gonna try to stay focused. Gonna get this video out as soon as possible today, and gonna get back to work in the game. So anyway, I hope to be in a better situation by the next video. But if you enjoyed this video, maybe learned something, be sure to leave a like, maybe a comment, and definitely subscribe for more content from me in the near future. So yeah, I'll see you around. Goodbye. Let's get back to work.